Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of Rewrite. Let's continue the story because we are going to try and find Inoue, and this is the day where we get to meet someone, basically, like some shadow girl, shadow person, whoever that might be. We don't have sprite for her, apparently. And yeah, so why my camera is in such a weird position? 1 second. Why is it like that? See, I'm like fully professional as ever. Always prepared for my recordings. Like always. Okay. Now. Let's continue. Let's see. Who are we going to meet? Because if we got the sprite of someone, that means we should meet this person, right? So let's go. Okay, November 13. We gather in the club room early in the morning, skipping our classes. Every second counts right now. Yep. Class rep wasn't too thrilled about skipping school, but she ended up agreeing the circumstances we gave enough to warrant it. What if, like, this shadow person is Inoue? You know, I just thought about this. What if, like, there's something more to Inoue than we thought? Here's the plan. I opened the files I sent to Akane desktop on her large monitor. It's the map of the forest adjacent to our town. I'll begin then. Our main objective is to find a missing person by the name of Inoue. I can say I was partially to blame for her decision to investigate the area. As such, this is not officially sanctioned activity of the club, but I appreciate everyone's help nonetheless. Everyone remains silent. I'm feeling oddly calm for some reason. Almost as though I'm already used to things like this. Okay, that's weird. Why would you be used to this? I mean, I guess, like, you can say that he's used to this, kinda, because he's been, like, kinda ordering the club members already, right? Before, like, gathering information and stuff like this. He is kinda like a leader of this, so I guess that makes sense. We'll be checking the areas the search party most likely missed. Having been to the forest already, we might know roads that others don't. And as such, I relied on that information to charts, of course. A red line appears on the map. I had tried to come up with the safest road possible that coincided with my predictions of where Inoue would have gone. That's no danger of rain according. There's no danger of rain according to the forecast. We'll avoid straying from the path and wandering into valleys and areas of higher elevation. Our path isn't limited to just existing trails, but we can all understand the map nonetheless. I also came up with the multiple emergency escape routes. It shouldn't be dangerous as long as we stick to our original route. And if worst comes to worst, I can handle it.
冷静に考えると、かなり大それたことだよね。素人集団で森を捜索か。
Yeah, that is kinda crazy. Yeah, but Inoue went for this forest, to this forest all on her own. I predict she went pretty deep as well.
ちょっと無謀でしたね。過信と焦りがあったのでしょうね。
Okay. Izuru looks worried.
5日だし、冬山というわけでもないなら、命をつなぐことは可能だろうな。
Yeah, true. Like I said, it depends. And also, like I said, there's no animals apparently there. So if she's not like in that polluted area, then she should be fine. Relatively fine, at least.
滑落したり、水に濡れたり、獣にやられていなければ。
Yeah. Their fate will be sealed the moment they cancel the search. I look at everyone. I'm not going to force anyone to participate this time. You are free to pass if you don't think you can handle it. I wait for the few moments, but no one voices any intent to drop out. Can I assume everyone's fine with this?
会長さん、もし井上さん見つけたら部活は続けられるの？そうね。それは手柄になるから。なら一石二鳥だな。
Yeah.
人助けができて会も存続。
I wonder if they will let you keep the club if you find her dead. You know? I think no, because they would blame her death on you, basically. Right? So our only option is to find her alive.
お手伝いします。
I'm a bit worried by how carefree they sound. Yeah, kinda. But I guess like they just don't want to go overly dark with the mood. Also, I bet that Sakuya is somewhere in the background just cooking some kind of like escaping road and just like manipulating everyone. Like, we haven't seen this guy for a while since the last trip, I think. But yeah, it's not like he's like leaving Chihaya alone on this trip. There's just like no way. He's just cooking something somewhere. It's not the game. It's not a game this time. We're taking over the work that adults had given up on, and without anyone's permission to boot. Regardless, I don't feel anxious about it for some reason. It's like I'm being protected by some invisible force. Okay, it's weird phrasing, but whatever. I feel safe with all of us together. Power of friendship. This might merely be my conscience talking, but thanks. And I'd also like your help with something, Prez. Could you prepare us helicopter? Well, that's kinda big. So let me background music to like that maybe. You can raise her hands. Past tense? Okay. Why not anymore? Not sure what you mean? Huh? I guess, like, I can think, like, maybe, like, probably her parents have, like, higher influence or something, right? Because, well, they're parents. So if they decide something, I cannot overshadow this. So maybe they just stripped her of power, of influence, of like doing stuff like this because she went overboard recently or something. Could be. Allowed to erase a certain number of incidents. Okay, that's weird. So what? Like, you were told like, hey, you can use your influence and money, but like what? I don't know, 10 times in a year or month. Something like that. Kinda weird. Akana removes a bundle of coupons from her breast pocket. What's that? Okay, interesting. Interesting system. So she's more deeply connected to authorities than I thought. So she's like special agent for government. Almost. That's so weird. Interesting. Erase one incident. Okay. Jesus. Okay. This is such a weird system. Is it actually real or like she's just bullshitting us? This is so interesting and weird at the same time. That's very systematic for criminal business. So you're saying you're out of your special ones?
あなた方と関わってから急激に使用頻度が高まったわ。
Oh, sorry. Okay. But we haven't done like anything weird. Why would you need to like use them? I'm confused. I'm extremely confused right now. Why would she need to use the special coupons? On what? I can assume that one was to like let us go to like this like polluted area. But on what situation she should like? There was no situation that she should like use a special coupon. Nothing really happened. I mean, we got like attacked by ghosts in our sleep or something. Actually, I don't know why it stopped happening. This is kind of weird. And shikigamis and stuff, but that's not like something like she could use coupon on, because it's just like give her like authority power to like, you know, command people like, you know, with her influence, power and stuff. And like I just realized like it's weird that we just stopped seeing ghosts suddenly. Why is that? Now I'm kind of freaked out. Why did it suddenly stop? Did we have like bunch of shikigamis on our desk and they like still actively protecting us or something? Why did you use all your coupons? I'm confused.
そういうわけで実のところもう大した権力はないのよ。ことによってはかばいきれなくなることもある。
Okay.
よく覚えておきなさいね。
もし今事件を起こしたら
厳重処分が下るわね。
Huh. Well, nothing we can do about it now. We have no choice but to put our safety on the line in more ways than one this time. Okay. After that, we split into groups and prepare the equipment we'll be bringing with us. The earlier we get to the forest, the better. If at all possible, I hope we can finish the task before nightfall. As such, we can only cover a few hours distance in a single direction. There isn't much we can do. I wonder if I'm just fooling myself. I feel guilty about Inoue, and I'm doing this to repent. But if that's all, I have no business dragging everyone else with me yet. If worst comes to worst, I've got my trump card. I can take more risks than normal with that up my sleeve. I've got my trump card. I guess like he means this like power up system of his. So if like something really bad's going to happen and we'll be in real danger, then we can just like boost up. Well, that's not something we want to do because we want to live relatively like normal life. And we still want to like remain basically human to everyone else. Instead of like some overpowered, like unhuman, like superhuman basically. From what it seems. But yeah, if we have no choice and we will have to protect someone, I think we might have to step up next year. Because who else is going to protect them if not us, right? We are the only one that can like relatively do something here. Actually, Shizuru and Lucy have been like extremely fast. They are faster than we currently. I guess like our current level is still within like normal human reactions, so Shizuru and Lucy are just, I don't know, sports oriented characters or something, and they're just fast. I don't know. Anyway, it's helped me before and it can help me now. I guess that's all for me. Also made a list of necessities, so make sure to stock up on them before we set out.
リストにないものは持って行っちゃダメなの？
I mean, sure, why not? But what do you mean? You can take anything as long as you think you'll need it. We'll split it up now, and meet up again at 10 AM in front of the entrance to the forest. In short, right outside here, okay? Everyone notes. Quest, search for Inoue has started. Okay. Let's go, let's find her. Are we going to find the corpse or not? And more important, if we are going to find her in this episode. We split up, secured the necessary supplies, and reconvene at the entrance to the forest. Did everyone grab everything?
それと全員分のお弁当作ってきた。
Oh, that was not on the list. Okay, I see. Oh, I appreciate that.
私も気を利かせてトランプと将棋盤を持ってきてあげたわ。
You expect us to be bored? I guess if we are going to camp at night, we might as well take something to entertain ourselves. But sleeping would be better idea. To rest for the next day of search. You can leave them here. Yeah. We're not going out to play. Like I said, like, it's might be a good idea to keep ourselves entertained, but we should not really play and just like sleep to gather a strength for the next day.
ピッケ、アイゼン、テント、ファーストエイドキット。
Jesus, she's so prepared. Why pickaxe though? That's a bit too hardcore. Yeah. She got a lot, but a lot of good stuff. But why pickaxe?
ボディアーマー、ヘルメット、金属バット、メリケンサック。
I have no words, okay? We are not going out on a raid, okay? I mean, she have some pretty good ideas, but the armor and helmet are bad, I guess. Like, why would we need these? Metal pads, I guess that can work if we have to defend ourselves. Brass knuckles, sure, why not, too. But these things are too heavy.
私は
Okay, I'm afraid. Thanks for the snacks.
なんで
Okay.
わかるんです。
Never mind. Yeah, that was easy. Snacks could prove useful in an emergency, as long as we don't consume them too early. We are leaving everything that we don't need here. Everyone starts booing me, but I ignore them.
小太郎くんだけすごい荷物背負っちゃって。
What did we bring? I brought everything I figured we might need.
かなり重いだろう。かえって危険なんじゃないか？
Yeah, as much as nothing to me. Yeah, we kinda buffed up like twice during the game. Or 3 times. I think 3 times, because it started from the 12 o'clock, I believe, right? 1, 2, 3. So we buffed up 3 times? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think. It's not as heavy as it looks. And I only packed the necessities. Tell the truth, it's heavy enough to crush the back of an average adult. Okay.
言い出しっぺなのだし、好きにすればいいけど。
So he is kinda... So he is stronger than average adult, and yet Shizuru and Lucy have been faster than him. This is very interesting. Well, he came up with an idea, so yeah, okay.
じゃあ少し分担しましょう。
I mean, yeah, you are kinda a monster. Yeah, I imagine you could handle it. I hand Chihaya the travel, the tableware kit, and the water I brought. It instantly makes my load lighter. We'll continue our search until 3 PM and turn back right after. We'll be back in town before nightfall that way. I would have stayed the night if I was on my own, but let's go. Come on, they can handle it.
意外とあったかいんですね。
この辺りはね。でも奥に行くと一気に寒くなるよ。
And it gets even colder at night.
近くに自然があるのはいいことなんだろうが、子供が迷い込みそうで危ないな。
Okay.
そういうこともたまにあったよ。
But they were always found.
コースはこれで正しいの？
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Inoue passed by this road. We know Inoue's initial route thanks to information that the search party gathered from locals that spotted her entering the forest. I'm planning to follow that for the first half of our trek. Make sure to report anything you spot that might prove be a clue. Yeah, counting on Shizuru on this, mostly because she have like extremely good sight. Well, I doubt it will be easy, though. I mean, even pros are on the verge of giving up.
小太郎、井上さんっぽい足跡があっ
Oh, I just said Inoue have like Shizuru have like amazing sight. There we go. She already found some footprints. Just how fast are you? That said, that's definitely a footprint that doesn't belong to us ahead. To us ahead of her pointed finger. You really think it's Inoue's? There's more footprints in the area. They probably belong to the search
よ
team.
く見てみろ。一番小さな足跡だ。
Okay.
女の子のものだろうな。
Yeah. It's pretty obvious if I compare it to my own shoe. All of the search team's footprints are bigger than mine, but it looks like it belongs to a sneaker.
そこが浅い。総重量60キロもないと思われる。
Okay, that's very specific. That's not that light for the girl.
荷物でしょ。カメラとかの。
Okay. Oh, that's right.
それも消えかかってる。やや古い足跡だな。
Okay, makes sense. That does sound like it might belong to her. With all that in mind, I wonder if the search parties saw it or they just like trampled over this.
すごい。よくわかるわね。
No kidding. Yeah, they're like so perceptive on this. I'm starting to get a bit creeped out by those two.
二人とも。
Yeah, Lucia and Shizuru are crazy. Sometimes.
いや、今適当に思いついただけで。
Okay. I compare it to the map. The direction of the footprint coincides with Inue's predicted route. Okay, let's try to trace them. I turn around.
何ですか、いきなり。
What happens? I felt like someone was following us. Shizuru turns around as well.
いや、誰もつけてきていない。
Okay. I had sudden creep, almost nostalgic feeling. What do you mean nostalgic feeling? Kotaro sometimes have such weird lines. What the hell?
懐かしい？
Yeah, I'm with Kotaro just like, what do you mean nostalgic? Did someone like followed you in school sometimes or something? I don't know how to explain it, but really made me anxious.
気のせいじゃないのか？
Huh. I check the pub behind us, but I can't make anything out of the dim light. I'm sorry. Let's get back to search. I'm not going too fast, am I? I know most of our members are girls, but with how pressed we are for time, I've been keeping a pretty rigorous pace. Checking them over?
あ、問題ない。もっとペースアップしてもいける。
Yeah, you were fast as fuck last time.
平気。
The power team?
まだいけますけど。
How is Chihaya tired? How is this even possible? I think she's bored.
ちょっと疲れたかも。
Okay. The normal team? Of course, I called us out of breath. And the hopeless team.
3時間休憩を提案するわ。
Not gonna happen. Let's rest for 10 minutes. I'm starting to seriously get worried about your health.
魔法使いというクラスを鑑みてほしいわね。知性が高い分、体力は低いのが定番でしょ。
I mean, she makes sense. Typical magic is that, I mean, she's a witch of the school, right? As they call her. Oh my god. It's also called being unhealthy. That's what happens when you never leave your room. It looks like we need at least 1 hour break at this rate.
お茶です。
Thanks. Chihaya brought some hot tea in a vacuum flask. The sweet black liquor is great for when you are tired. Well, time to load the game and continue the adventure. Where is I'm walking? Okay. The footprint trail suddenly ends. Even though those of the search team continue on.
隊長、これでは
Interesting.
追跡不可能です。
So where did she go suddenly? Don't panic. We couldn't have it. She couldn't have vanished without a trace. We'll find out what happened, no matter how long it
井
takes.
上さん、葉っぱか何かを靴に巻いて、わざと足跡を消してるっぽい。
Okay, that's interesting. So she sort of figured out like there's like different type of footprints somewhere. Why would Inoue do this? Huh? It barely took a second. Are you actually an ex-detective or something?
物を追っかけるのは得意。
Seems like it. I don't doubt her.
どうしてわざわざそんなことを？
I have no idea, this is weird as hell. I think she was probably trying to avoid being followed. Why? I guess like... If you think of Inoue's character, I guess that kinda makes sense. Like she don't want to give anyone information of what she's doing. So she's like hiding information by hiding her footsteps basically, so no one will find the lead that she's going to find. So she's like the only one with the information. I guess that makes sense for her character. Okay, maybe that's not that weird. Well, that's what happens when you start digging into conspiracies and such.
病んでるね。
Or maybe that's how big the scoop was.
追跡隊の足跡もここで乱れてますね。
彼らも足跡を追っていたんじゃ。
Yeah, okay.
それが途切れた。と。
Heavy adult footprints scattered in all directions across the entire area. But after making a few circles, they focused towards one direction again. They decided that she went that way. Shizuru returns from that direction.
井上さんもこっちに行ってた。
Huh,
忘れてたけど、少し跡が残ってた。
okay. So... Search party did actually pretty good job. I guess that means we've got to follow the search team for a bit longer. That was fine at first, but after a little while longer, Inoue's trail vanished completely. It seems to puzzle the search team as well, as there were signs of them stopping here for a while. But eventually they decided to continue in the same direction. So what are we going to
ここ
do?
は土が硬い。岩も多く、痕跡を残さずルートを変更するにはうってつけだ。
Interesting. So Inoue went to hard ground to not leave any footprints and changed direction entirely. She could like go back, if you think about this as well. She could just like intentionally go to one direction, then like just 180 and go back. No cautiousness may have been her own undoing. That's the dumbest thing ever. I will be sure to make fun of her for that if I find her. But there still has to be some hint indicating where she went. I will find it this time.
じゃあ、私はトイレ。
Sure.
付き合おう。
私も。
仕方ないわね。
Jesus, all of them! Why it's a thing? Are you going too? They all partnered up. Why do guys always go to the bathroom in groups? Yeah, exactly. This is just some kind of phenomenon that like science cannot just explain. I crawl on the ground, looking for anything that could indicate where Inoue might have gone. Already pretty deep in. An area not even the locals normally visit. The scariest part of the forest is the difficulty in finding your bearings. It has no roads or memorable buildings to use as landmarks. Inoue was out of her mind to go to a place like this all of her own. A girl with no special training, all alone in a deadly forest. It must have been pretty big to push her that far. Okay. Something big. A huge lead for her. What could it have been? Inoue doesn't believe in cryptids or superpowers. She's really a realist. As such, she must be concentrating on conspiracies in the human world. But how does the forest come into play in this? A lot of things don't add up. Yeah, maybe she saw something that might have changed her mind to thinking about something supernatural, even though she's a realist. That's why she don't want anyone to know this. Because it's something that basically shattered her point of view and something entirely new for her. And she would just wanted to have this for herself, thinking that she found something like extremely big that is like outside of reality. They're pretty late. I'm starting to get worried. I wonder if I should check on them. But then again, they left to go do their thing. Yeah. It might turn into something regrettable if I'm not careful. I check the time on my phone. It's been 30 minutes already? Okay, that's way too long. You are not peeing for 30 minutes. The fuck happened? Seriously? There's no way bathroom break takes that long. Hey everyone, I'd really appreciate if we could continue on our adventure sometime soon. Why call this adventure? Just call it search. Silence. I received no reply. Uh-oh. Are they lost? What happened to them? How far did they go? Kotori? Chizuru? Chihaya? The Defcon level just shifted from 4 to 3. Now I've got the authority to invade the girls' bathroom premises without permission. For justice. Advance through the shrubbery. Thinking of excuses, I will use if it all happens to be a big misunderstanding on my part. It's 30 minutes! I can sense anyone's presence. They're gone. What? The forest is dead silent. It's pretty obvious that there's not even a soul nearby. Uh-oh. Did the reality just shifted? Just like in school and stuff? Are we in like this like weird like pocket dimension or something that is outside of like real world? You know, the thing that happened like to us many times before. I check for footprints, but there's nothing. What the hell is going on? Kotori and the others just happened disappeared? I investigate the area for a while, but I can't find a single trace of them. There's seriously nobody here. They just disappeared. Did they decide to go home and leave me behind? No, they wouldn't do that. Were they spirited away? All 5 at the same time? Right. I tried calling them on the phone. There's no signal, yep. What is going on? Oh, and it's nightfall already. Great! After deliberating for a bit, I decided to continue forward. The direction Kotori and the others disappeared. I walked for a while. Maybe I should stay in the same spot. Anxiety begins welling up in my chest. An hour has passed since we were separated. This is obviously an abnormal development. My mind has pretty much frozen at this point, while my limbs are keeping me moving like some kind of machine. The only sounds amidst the deafening silence are me wading through the shrubbery. Suddenly, I realize I'm not the only one making rustling sounds. Okay. Who's there or what? I stop. The sound of other footsteps ceases as well. Okay, we are being followed. I begin walking. The sound of other footsteps resumes. Someone's following me. Okay, I'm back. And while I had a break, I just had a thought that this can be Inoue who's following us. Because if she disappeared and no one can find her, then there's high possibility that she's like in this area that we are in right now. Because like weird pocket dimensional thing that I will call it, like pocket dimension. Let's go. I wish it was just a prank, but none of us would have sacrificed an hour of our time for something like that under the current circumstances. I don't want to look behind me. I don't want to know. But I can't fight the fear any longer. I eventually turn around. There's no one there. With that moment of relief, I realize there's something wrong with my senses. The sound. Who is it? The footsteps stop. And the next moment... What is happening? It turns into the sound of running. Yeah, I brought new coffee. Something invisible is chasing me. Okay. We've dealt with, like, monster dogs before. But ends with, like, wood elementals, I would say, or something. But with invisible monsters? Okay, that's maybe a problem. My thoughts plunge into a dazed confusion. I think I let out a scream. Running, forgetting myself, I dash with all my strength. Okay. I regain my senses about 20 minutes later. It looks like I managed to shake my pursuer off. Okay. I can't feel their presence anymore. But in exchange, I end up losing my bag, along with my map and compass. A cursed gateway? Gateway? It's something that often happens in all the myths and legends. The idea is that you can escape the monster chasing you by sacrificing your worldly possessions. Ah! Okay, I never heard about this actually. That's interesting. Is this like actual trivia? You get away while your pursuer is too busy inspecting your belongings. I mean, I guess. Sure. For some reason, it's an extremely popular plot device in all legends. I probably just unconsciously threw everything my hands could reach, thinking only of escaping. I'm not sure I can call the escape successful if it costs me the map and the compass though. I lost my most important items. It might take a while to get home like this. At this point, that's all I can think about in this situation. Yeah, kinda bad. I don't think the compass would work anyway in this place. I spot a silhouette approaching from ahead of me. Okay. Taken over by inexplicable fear, I hide behind a tree. It could be my pursuer if it's coming from that direction. So there's more people. It has a different presence too. It's more alive, reminding me of human this time around. Okay. The silhouette comes close enough for me to make it out. Oh, it's the robed... Oh my god, it's these guys. They're our enemies or something. Because like every time we see them and we interacted with them, they like try to attack us and eliminate us, just like sending the mutated dogs for us. They're our enemies basically. Like why? I mean, I guess like we are like sucked into this like pocket dimension and they feel that we are like just an invaders or something. What's the deal with them? It's a person wearing a long cloak, a hood covering their face. I saw these guys back when those dogs chased me. Should I ask him for help? Nope. No. No. Kotaro, how dumb can you be? Please, just stop. Like, every time you saw these guys, it was a terrible idea to have any interactions with them. Why would you ask him for help? It makes zero sense. Just hide and observe. But all my instincts are screaming at me to stop. Exactly, thank you. This guy's probably bad news. I decided to wait for him to pass. I feel like he turned his head slightly in my direction as he walked by me though. I hurry away as soon as the creepy person disappears into the distance. I wonder if the girls are okay. This might be the time to turn back and report this to the police. Still, my legs carry me even deeper. What's beyond this point? A river, maybe? Are we at the river? Oh, it's night already. Well, shit. The sun's gone down. As everything is engulfed in by darkness, that thing appears. As though from the thin air. Okay, what thing? This again? Fuck! Ah! A huge black dog is barring my path. Okay, the problem is... It's a forest. It's not an area with other, like... You know, like with buildings that we can jump on the to the window or something and we can like lose it. And last time... Wait, what did I do last time? Did I powered up or not? I don't remember what I did last time when we got attacked. I think I powered up because I was not sure if like Chibimov... No, Chibimov? I think we were with Chibimov then. That could help us or something. Now it's even worse. I think we might have to power up because we cannot fight this on our current level. Oh wait, no, we can! Right? I don't remember. Can we fight this on our current level? I don't remember exactly what happened in that back alley. Did we fight off this dog? Or we got saved? I don't remember. Maybe Kotaro will say something about this, and I will determine it back then. Huge black dog is barring my path. It looks like something you would get if you bred an extra muscular Doberman. It's my first time seeing it. Just like a robbed man. The black dog that chased me through the alleyways. I wasn't so sure back then, but now I can tell that it definitely wants to kill me. It's emanating cold, killing intent. The serenity of a being that had already decided to kill. Oh, so before it wasn't even serious about killing us. Now it is. Back in town, I managed to escape it. Okay. But now, I feel a burning pain on the back of my neck. The dog has neither barked nor growled, instead it just lowered its head. Almost as though it's not planning attacking me. Not planning to attack me. Okay. However, I know it's only waiting for the opportunity. There isn't enough distance between us to escape. Normal human being could never beat a large dog in the one-on-one fight. But it looks like that's exactly what I'm in for. I calm myself down. My fists open, revealing my sweaty palms. Well, what do? I have to avoid ending up on the ground at all costs for one. My right hand twitches from the heat. Up. Okay, the black dog takes a step towards me. It continues to draw even closer, bending its back. Its movements looked languid to the eye, but they are actually surprisingly fast. The distance between us shrinks before I even have time to react. I take a step towards the dog, but then suddenly breaks into a sprint. The timing is perfect. My foot rams right into its head mid-flight. Okay, we can actually fight this. Okay, so last time when we powered up enough to actually be in one fight with these like weird dogs from this dimension. The impact travels through my knee and up to my hips. My body becomes momentarily airborne. My back rams against the trunk of the tree behind me. Oh. Never mind, he just got pushed. Okay. So the attack did nothing to the dog. Okay, so we are not strong enough. The dog on the other hand only staggers slightly. That's all my attack achieved. Well, I don't think we have any choice. We have to go to the next stage. Shit. I wonder like if there's anything else to this system than like Kotaro wanting to have like relatively normal life as the human, you know? Because like we know like he's like basically superhuman at this point. Like when he's like achieving more and more strength, he's like becoming stronger and stronger. So sooner or later he will be almost unable to function in society. It depends if he can like control the strength or not. But yeah, it's going to be more and more difficult for him to just have friends and just have normal life. So I wonder if this is just about this, or maybe there's some kind of like hidden thing that may happen, basically. And he's afraid of that instead, and we just don't know this. Well, anyway, it's all depending on situations if we are going to use it or not. It fixes it gaze on me, displaying no signs of serious damage. Yeah, it's not like we have any choice here to not like level up. The dog bends, it's back again, preparing for another attack. This isn't good. I feel like it would be hopeless, even hopeless if even that wasn't enough to drain its fighting spirit. Guess I had no choice. Yep. Unfasten the lock of my heart. Yep. If I would have choice to actually do it or not, I would actually do it. Because I don't see anyone helping us in this situation, and we are clearly not strong enough to deal with this. I still have my trump card. A stream of power pours from beyond the doors. A violent surge that can sweep away my mind if I don't hold myself together. This is enough. Okay. I draw more power than ever before and sealed the door. Okay. It slowly spreads through my body. Ooh, 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 I like this. Yeah. It will take some time for the power to activate. Unfortunately, my current opponent doesn't seem to like the patient type. So I have to avoid with what we currently have. I tried rolling away from the trajectory of the dashing dog, but it doesn't work. The dog's fangs gaze my sleeve. Ow. The impact causes me to lose my footing, sending me sprawling on the ground. A dark giant shape leaps on me. Well, that's bad. Knife-sharp teeth are bared right in front of my eyes. They look like they could bite through metal. Without any hesitation, they dig into my right arm, as I desperately use it to shield my face. A sound reminiscent of crunching fruit reverberates across the forest. Okay. Okay, powers. Faster. Just wind up faster, please. Blood pours from my wound. My vision momentarily blurs. I'm feeling more pressure than pain in my arm. The dog is lashed on with its full weight, attempting to bite through it. I try to shake the monster away. A surge of pain washes over me. Okay. Do I get some kind of bad ending because we are not fast enough to power up? Is this required to not get a bad ending in this situation to level up faster? Because I did it not like twice, I think. This game have bad endings? I guess I can assume they have bad endings because even Little Busters had bad endings, I believe. Right? Did it? Yeah, it had like blank endings. Yeah, it had. Yeah, right. Good bad ending. Jesus! Oh, my heart. Do I really get something like bad end here? I flinch, afraid to move. I know this is hardly the best course of action to take with a predator on top of you, but my body is too afraid of the pain. It hurts like hell. I feel like puking my guts out. On top of that, my mind is frozen. Damn you, shit. Just a little while longer. I can hold out for a little while longer. The power surges within me. Oh, Jesus, we went 2. It changed color to purple. right? It was more blue last time. It changed to... It changed color, I think. So we're at 3, and he said that he drew more power than ever before. So instead of 1, he went to like 2 stages. Wow, okay. I don't know if this is good or not. I'm very curious about the gameplay where I will be like constantly powering up in every single situation, and in like gameplay when I will not power up in situations at all. I wonder like what the difference is going to be in the game. We'll try it at some point. I've been waiting for this moment. Time to turn the tables. I begin pushing the dog away with my multiplied power. But the moment I do, I realize something is off. The dog seems to be lying limp on top of me. My own arm was blocking my vision, so I have no idea what happened. And push it away. Half the dog's head is missing. Huh? How? What the hell? The upper area of his head is being cleanly blown off. Okay, I'm confused. Only the jaw and the teeth digging my arm remain. I guess that might be what it looked like if something exposed in its mouth. But what could that have been? In any case, I hurriedly crawl out from under the giant dog. I direct my attention to my arm. Oh. Okay. A couple of strange shining membranes are rising from my wrist. How do I... Space? Space, okay. Okay, so we no longer... So we evolved beyond just strength. It seems. He can use like some kind of like magic. Did he just like when he activated his like power right now, it just like blown off the head of this dog? Well, Kotaro, you need to hide this from society. Yeah. It seems like, yeah, he's not aware of this situation, so he thought like it's only going to improve his physical abilities. But it gave him something new this time. Ah. They're swaying and twitching in all directions, like the seaweed caught in the current. It reminds me of the pictures of the Medusa's hair I've seen on the internet. What the... They sparkle in the colors of the aurora. I soon realize there's something wrong with the dog's body. Letting out the stench I've never smelled before, it quickly dissolves into some sort of liquid. Okay? Like butter on a hot frying pan. Okay, that's weird. All the water in his body boils away, leaving behind some kind of powder. I'm so confused. What are these dogs? I take out my phone with my left hand and snap some pictures of that and my right arm. Okay, so this is, yeah, so this is happening only on his right arm. Left is fine. I might truly be waking up to my calling as a journalist if I can remember to do that even in the situations like this. Okay. I check the photos and furrow my brow. There's nothing in them. Okay. Just the ground and the wounded arm. It's full of holes. And these membranes are growing out of them. They sway back and forth despite the lack of wind, even defying gravity. Are they alive? I poke one with the tip of my finger. I can't quite describe the sensation. It feels like cloth, or maybe more like paper. Warm and soft. Oh? They suddenly began hardening. Okay. The hardened parts quickly lose their glow, from fluorescent to faint dark red. It takes no more than 30 seconds for them to harden completely. They break off at the base and disperse into tiny particles before disappearing. I didn't feel any pain. My wounds had gone as well. Okay, he just healed himself. That's interesting. We need some explanations on this. Did that thing heal me? Is that really okay? I'm not bleeding anymore and my fingers are moving fine. That was a hospital tier wound, but it healed up in just a few minutes. Only my bloodstained shirt stands as a testament to what had transpired. What the hell is going on? I don't understand anything anymore. I'm with Kotaru on this one. What? This has never happened to me before. I clench my fist. I don't know how long I record, by the way, because I've cut like 3 times already. So it's possible that this episode is longer than usual, or I will just cut somewhere in the middle. I clench my fists. A couple of membranes stretched from my wrists. Oh! He kinda learned how to activate this. He clenched fists and it activates somehow. Okay. Bleh, creepy. I wasn't calling for you. As if answering my will, the membranes harden. But they retain their glow this time. Okay. This is... What? They are each about 50 centimeters long. Is it like a blade or sword or something? Because they hardened, right? If you look at this, it have like a shape of like some kind of like, you know, like a blade going like from your hand or something. Huh. If this would be a stakes and being red with his blood, I would say he became Bay from this era, but yeah. They're each about 50 centimeters long. In a way, they look like some sort of weapon. They almost remind me of a lightsaber, okay, or that. Though they don't form a straight line. I've never seen anything like this before, but they're making me anxious in a hard to describe way. If these things kill the dog, I try swinging them at a nearby branch. That's about as thick as my arm. Yo! The effect. It works. It sliced the branch clean off. I usually have more trouble slicing butter with a knife than I just did with that. Okay, that's some pretty unsettling sharpness. If this doesn't infringe on the Sword Possession Act, then I don't know what would. I never knew I possessed this kind of power. No, wait. It's probably more accurate to say I didn't possess it up till now. Yeah, like, the moment you drew up to this point, it just showed up, and the circle changed color. I wonder if like there's like some more like unnatural stuff that he can unlock if he levels up. Well, it's still like something we don't want. We kinda crossed the line this time because we're clearly not even superhuman anymore. We're not on like human realm anymore with this magical arm. That's a problem for us, right? Imagine like just like making some kind of like he's like shopping and suddenly this thing just pops up because he can't control it. These things don't feel like the extension of my body. It's more like someone haphazardly attached them to me while I wasn't looking. Almost like grafting. Well, I can think about that later. So, does this have expiration date or something? The moment I lose focus, the glow begins waning. It takes a few more seconds for them to harden and break off at their base. I try reviving them for the scattered remains. I try reviving some of the scattered remains, but they crumble to dust and disappear disperse in response to my touch. Just like before. Did I go too hard on my accelerator? Yeah, kinda. That explanations make the most sense right now. Well, that said, I would prefer the cannon or some other long-range weapon. Okay, makes sense. Too. I want to sound as far from the scary things as possible. In any case, it seems like I made it through this time. Anything is better than being devoured alive by the mad dog. The core of my body trembles the moment I start trying to laugh it off. The shivering creeps through me, causing my legs to quiver pathetically. I could have died. I would have been dead if I didn't have my powers. Or if I made one stupid mistake. I just happened to pull through alive thanks to a little luck. By chance. I slide to the ground and cover my face. I'm very curious if I would like not bring power up at some point. Like, would we have a bad ending because we would not be on this side but this, for example? Like on the not 5 o'clock but on the 4 o'clock, and that will not awaken this like sword thing. And then we will die from the dog. I wonder if that would happen. Well, probably we'll learn it sooner or later. Probably later, because that would require a new game, but yeah. I slide to the ground and cover my face. I still like use this like whenever I feel like I should. Being considerate of what Kotaro wants, basically, what we want, is like blending into the society, basically. But like at the end of this road, if you think about this, when I learn more about this, then I might decide to just like make another road with like not using it, because that will be like something horrible I don't want to use anymore. Or it will be so awesome I would be like, yeah, I'm just using it. You know? It can just go like two ways. I'm very curious how it will end up with. As I'm waiting for my emotions to calm, my skin suddenly breaks out in goosebumps. You can hear a faint or rustling sound. Or rather two, coming in such quick succession that they overlap. Okay. Who is there? It's two enemies this time. Okay, we have fight. We have sword. We can deal with them. There's no way I can take out two of those dogs at the same time. These things just slice through them like butter. You just stick out your hand and you just slice them out when they run at you. That's not that difficult. I should run while I still have the chance. I dash through the forest. My feet feels light. It's like my body doesn't weigh anything. I reach my maximum speed in less than a second. Okay, right, I raised my limits. My running speed is no joke right now. The air resistance feels dense in a way I've never experienced before. The scenery in the front of me flickers like the fast-forwarding movie. This is awesome, but I will never be able to give my all in the PE class again. Yep, pretty much. You will have to somehow constrain yourself. Because this is something that, yeah, you just cannot show. The speed is no longer on the level of human beings. Yep. I managed to shake the dogs off. I can't feel their creepy presence anymore. I feel like they were right on my heels back there, but I possibly just heard them. Heard them from further away with my keener senses. Also, I'm very surprised that his mind can, like... His reaction time also improved, you know? I mean, like, he can run in such speed and also perceive everything faster. Because if his mind and, like, perception wouldn't catch up, then he would just, like, fall on the first log that he would see, you know? He became Flash. Kinda. It seems like my perception has received a boost as well. Why I don't read sentence before I start skulking? I suddenly smell an unusual scent. Okay, it's coming from over there. I continue through the shrubbery, easily finding its origin. White smoke rises above the trees from the area further down. Okay. I find a small pile of the ash-like substance. Once I reach it, it's very similar to what was left of the dog I killed. Interesting. A different dog might have died here, but it's white ash. It's not the black ash, right? Because the dog went into like a liquid, like black liquid, and then into ash. And this is like... Oh, it's just ash-like substance. But the white smoke. Okay, so it actually could be the same dog. Okay. So something else killed the dog. Something else is strong enough to kill it. Here. Did someone kill the dog? Kill it? Over there. It doesn't seem like whatever caused its sound was far away. I decided to go and check. Oh! Why are you here? Okay, that came out of nowhere. Like, no warning. Okay, so you got sucked into this pocket dimension too. Glad that nothing attacked you. It's not like Shizuru could deal with the dog. I mean, she's fast, but yeah. She's just frail, so... Shizuru, I'm glad to see you're safe. And Lucia's here too, okay. Where's everyone else?
わからない。
Okay.
ちょっと目を離した隙にはぐれてしまったようだな。
Okay, so it seems like 3 of us got sucked into this area. And there's some, like... So, basically, there's 3 of us. The evil dogs, the demon dogs, robbed guys, and someone who's killing the dogs outside of us. So someone who's enemy to the dogs and might be friend to us, I assume. Or might be a neutral party. That's not good. It looks like there are wild dogs in this area. Did you two run into any? The two exchange meaningful glances.
野犬がいるとは知らなかった。
Okay. Huh? But just over there I found... I pause? If they were the ones who killed that dog, that would lead to a whole bunch of new questions. Yeah, exactly.
なんだか知らないけ
Like,
ど
why would you... How would you even do that? They're not strong enough. Like, they don't have, like, power systems like we do. Sure, they are fast, but... Seems like they're, like, above average person. In general. In condition. But still. Yeah, this is no joke. We are leaving as soon as we find the others. Can I borrow one of your maps?
私のをあげる。
Okay. Right now we are at... Using the 2 rigid lines, peeking through the gap in the trees, I pinpoint our location. Okay, you two wait here.
そうさせてもらえるなら楽だが、いいのか？
If I don't return in an hour, go back to the town by yourself.
わかった。その時は警察だな。
Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that would be for the best. Okay. Seems like... Like, how many times did that happen to Kotaro already? How he's not realizing that you cannot go back just to the city in the situation? You are clearly in some kind of like another dimension that it will not let you go like that. And it seems like Lucia and Shizuru are totally oblivious about this, I guess. I mean, they exchange glances, I guess. Against, like, did you saw any... I mean, maybe they just like, what dog? No, we haven't seen anything, maybe that. But they are not aware of this, but if they like go to the city in this current situation, they won't be able to reach the city. So it's better to stick together. That's a terrible plan. Just do that. If you run into any wild beasts, climb the trees. The higher the better. Good idea, but not always the best. For example, bears. They can climb trees. you are basically sitting duck on the tree if the bird attack you. From what I remember.
了解だ。
Do they really comprehend the gravity of the situation? They are very calm about this whole situation, that's true. That's kinda odd. That's weird. I have some questions about them, yeah. I walked the forest path for a dozen or so minutes when some rustling sound reaches my ears. It came from the distance for about 30 meters. Come if you dare. I'm not powerless like before. I find a large stick and pick it up. This should cause some damage. For some reason I can't summon the glowing blade. Okay, interesting. That's... Suddenly it's locked from you? Why? I'm confused. The source of the noise is slow. The noise slowly advances towards me. I crouch and wait for my prey to show up. If it's a black dog again, I will bash its skull in with one suppressed blow. Now. Oh, Kotori is hit too, okay. Okay. So others are here as well. So we're going to find the whole, like, everyone? Also, so we got, like, teleported here and scattered along the area. I'm very happy that nothing happened to Kotori. Like, she's, like, the most vulnerable of all of us here. You know? Like, if anything attacked us, I would say that Kotori is the first that would die. Actually, wait, no, Akana is going to be the first to die. Like, she have like no stamina to run or anything. She's just like going to like run for a bit and then fall down. Yeah, like Kotori have better chance of survival than Akana. Actually, on the other hand, Akana is smart enough to deal with the situation using the environment probably. Yeah, Kotori might be like the weakest here. Have the biggest problems of surviving. I'm not worried about Chihaya. Chihaya is just going to like wrestle these dogs. Like she's just like I don't know, like I feel like she can do like anything. Kotori?
小太郎くん
You are alright. A huge load on my chest.
一人になった途端変なワンコに追っかけられてべっくらこいたさ
Okay, you actually got chased by this thing and you managed to escape. Okay, I'm surprised.
しかも気がつけばお一人様だったし
I'm really glad you didn't die. How on earth did she manage to outrun that thing though? My question is exactly too. Glad you are like fine, but I think like this dog might have like figured out that because it seems like the main target for these dogs is Kotaro. So maybe as soon as it figured out like it's not chasing Kotaro, it just gave up. That's my idea. How like they can survive basically here. Because they're focused on us, not on them. For some reason they're focusing on us in specific. So there's no reason for them to kill Kotori, basically. Are you hurt?
全然だよ
I'm really glad you pulled through, okay? I mean it.
どうもご心配かけちゃってというかそっちボロボロだね
A hellhound attacked me.
お上位モンスター
Yeah. Well, it was probably more like a wild dog.
雑魚的だ
Okay. Suddenly change of level. Oh. I just experienced how a starting area enemy is stronger than average human. Those heroes are out of their mind, I'm telling you.
おいおいセニョールもしかしてはぐれた後ゲームやってたそいつはいただけないね
I just fought monsters.
とそれをゲームと呼ぶ
What kind of video games make you look like this?
携帯も繋がらなかったし心配だったよ
Okay, we need to find the rest of our team. I bring Kotori back to where I had Shizu and Luisa stand by.
二人だな
Yeah. Akan, Chihaya. I'm not worried about Chihaya. Chihaya is just... I don't know. She's just like doing some dumb stuff somewhere and just like wrestling everything that she can see or something. Akana is probably smart enough to hide somewhere and wait. Or like be very careful. you have an idea where they could be? All three shakes had their heads.
どうする？会長さんとち。
I will look for them.
どうやって？
Ha! That's a good question.
無策か。
Yeah, I just kinda wanted to scout the area in general direction. What kind of plan can I have in a situation like this?
もう解散しておくか。それで警察に届け出る。
Yeah, the problem is I don't think we can get back. What are the odds that police will find them in time?
数日以内には対策を講じてくれると思うが。
Yeah, last time when we left it to the police, it took them 5 days to not find Inoue. The same kind of party already failed to find Inoue, I just said that. As such, the fate of Akana and Chihaya doesn't look too promising. You can start heading back right now.
小太郎くんは？
I will look for them on my own. I've got a weird feeling about this place.
手伝う。
It's dangerous.
こんな3人のキロだって同じくらい危ないだろうに。
Good point. Ah,
決まりだね。2人を見つけて、今日はみんなで一緒に帰ろう。
thanks. Okay. As we are looking for our missing friends, Lucy suddenly stops. She crouches down and pushes the ground. Pushes the ground. Okay, interesting. What is it?
見ろ。
A little dog? She points at the faint marks on the ground. Footprints again. Okay, so she just found footprints.
古いものじゃない。つい最近だな。
Ooh. Oh no, the hooded guys. In the cloaks.
人数は2人。どちらも
Never mind. So can be Akana and Chizuru? No, sorry, not Chizuru, Chihaya, yeah.
可能性は高いだろう。
You sure? You sure can tell us from the stuff. Have you studied this before or something? Lucia stands up.
いや、普通に勘だ。
Yeah, seems like it's okay.
なるほどね。
You're all special in some way.
なんだ。
Some way or another. That's how criminals get caught. Yeah.
後を残さずに歩くのは難しいんだ。
Let's try following this trail for now. Even I can tell what the footprints mean this time. They separated here. Interesting. The footprints split off into the V shape. For whatever reason, Chihaya and Takana went in different directions. What's the reason? Why would you do that? That makes no sense to me. Why would they do that? Can you solve this riddle, Shizuru?
解けるだろう。
Okay. Explain? Shizuru spends a few more moments looking at the footprints. Then she declares her answer with a confident expression.
二人は喧嘩した。
Okay. That's the first thought that comes to mind, yeah. But I don't think that's what happened. Why would you separate over a fighting situation where your life might be on the line? Exactly.
今のはウォームアップ。
Okay.
また明日遊ぶ約束をして家に帰った。
What? You're just making stuff up now, Shizuru. We are stranded in the middle of the forest, dude.
この事件は迷宮入りだ。
This girl is hopeless.
ねえねえ、これどっちを追っかけるんさ。
Let's go after the ones that look like prayers, since she's got no stamina. Yeah, I agree.
さすがにそこまではわからないな。
Okay. But you can figure it out, like, basically what a person is. Like, you are pretty much like Shizuru, but on, like, different type. Like, Shizuru can, like, puzzle out together, like, situation, I guess. And you can figure out who's, like, walking somewhere and stuff. Like, you have more attention to details in general. And Shizuru can, like, puzzle, like, overall image, I think. Perez was in the school from the start, while Chihaya just transferred a few weeks ago. Can you look at the footprints once more with that in mind? Okay.
そんな微妙な。
Okay. So that's what you meant. The ones that look like Perez. Okay, I thought like Kotaro knows which one is it. But he's just like asking Lucia for the answer. Okay, I understand now. Sorry. I've been confused for a second there, it seems. So what you will make up out of this information? Perez been in the school from the start. Chihaya transferred a few weeks ago. New boots? Less used? No, that makes no sense. Different boots? Maybe they have different shoes? They use same shoes probably in the school, right? So the transfer student that transferred only recently doesn't have the new shoes yet? Or something? Lucia does her best.
多分左。そっちのが靴底がすり減ってるというだけだが。
More worn off. Wouldn't that actually, if you think about this, Kotaro gave a wrong tip here. Was in school from start while Chihaya transferred a few weeks ago. Chihaya should have like more worn out shoes because she's like constantly in trouble, like falling down, being in weird places and all of that. And Akana is just like not moving from her room. So Chihaya's shoes even in few weeks should be more torn off than Akana's. Well, we're gonna need to find both of them anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much.
右がちーちゃんだとしたら、どうして別行動しちゃったのかな？
Maybe she wasn't paying attention and drifted into some different path.
ありそうだけど。
Makes sense. Yeah. If we're not looking at Chihaya, she's always like getting missed. We remember that from school. That makes perfect sense actually. Okay, let's hurry up to the left. Okay. I have a feeling like I would actually split the recording into 2 episodes, you know? It seems to be longer than I thought. Okay.
ねえ、小太郎くん。
So you've noticed it as well. It's been bothering me for now.
なんだと思う？
It's creepy as hell. I don't think a human is making that sound.
天然の洞窟などに風が吹き込んで立てている音かもな。
Okay. I consider that, but I don't think that's it.
では何だと？
Huh. The cry of Banshee, perhaps? Of course. A spirit that comes up in Irish legends.
何の話をしているのかよくわからない。
But somehow you picked up Orthoros. Okay.
実質何の話もしていないから大丈夫。
What is that?
はっきり聞こえた。近くない？近くない？
Is that friendly? It doesn't like it sounds spooky, but it doesn't sound like aggressive. It sounds like wounded animal. What powers did Banshee have? What powers did Banshee have again?
そもそもバンシーじゃないから何もされないだろう。
I don't know what kind of powers Banshee have. Maybe you know, you can let me know in the comments.
近づいてきてるみたい。
We should probably hide. Here, I found a good place. Huh? Where's Shizuru? She's pulling out some plants further away and tasting the roots. Trying to find a sweet one. Kite already full. She's eating plants again.
わかった。
We hide behind the trees. That was so random from Shizuru. Like, why would you do that? The fuck is... Who is that? That's not animal, that's someone. Who is that? The Banshee appears. Okay. Yep. Okay. I could expect Chihaya to be scared as fuck and confused and just... Yeah. I just went into the thought that she's going to just wrestle everything that comes into her path. But I forgot that she's not brave. Yeah. She would be scared as hell being alone and at the same time wrestle everything that she sees. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. So it was you. You are hurt. You can come out, everyone.
じいちゃんか。泣いてる。オリエンテーリングは苦手で。
Yeah. Hey, we haven't found Prez yet. Do you have an idea where she could be?
途中までは一緒だったんだろ？
いい
What do you mean no? We just saw both of your footprints.
え。どういうこと？
お前は会長と一緒に迷ってたんじゃないのか？
いいえ。最初から一人っきりでした。
Okay. Chihaya, I don't know if I can believe your testimony here. I think you just like dozed off and forgot or something.
休憩した時、全員バラバラに分かれて、そのままはぐれてしまったんです。二人の足跡が並んでいたんだよ。足跡が？
わかった。二人は時間差で同じコースを歩いていたんだな。
Ah. Huh. Okay. You would do just about anything to make out work harder.
偶然ですから。
You haven't been chased by any dogs, have you? There's a huge black dog out there.
知りませんけど。
Okay.
皆さん追いかけられたんです。
Couldn't I run into it? Which that in mind, it's dangerous out here. We've got to find Press ASAP and make our retreat.
どうした？
あ、いえ。じゃあ、すぐにでも会長を探しに行かないとですね。
Okay. What did you wanted to say? Press. I thought she's normally called Harakana. I thought she know. Let's hurry and look for Press then. I thought she normally called Harakana. I didn't pick that up. That would miss me totally. If Kotaro wouldn't say it. What? Why would she? Huh? I'm getting more and more confused by them. I thought she normally called Harakana. Chihaya seems oddly frustrated. Interesting. We find Akana sitting on the fallen tree. Okay. So she's resting, yeah. She's smart enough to like hide and be out of danger. Fancy meeting you here, Press.
遅い。
Okay, you are late. Okay. Give me a break. I'm sorry?
見つかってよかった。実は地図が読めなくてね。往生したわ。
Ooh, you couldn't read the map? Okay, that's surprising. You said you could do it?
まさかはぐれるとは思っていなかったもの。
So you just bullshitted us just to look superior? Okay.
どうしてそんなボロボロなの？
A lot of stuff happened on our end. In any case, the full team is finally back together.
ほど見えないようだけど。
Shizuru and Lucia are out of sight. Team Shizu Lucia is waiting over there. Shizu Lucia. Okay.
じゃあ引き上げとく？
Yeah, it's already dark. This place is bad news. There's weird dog monsters prowling around.
そうだったの。それでそんな格好に。
I'm seriously exhausted. What's with the stern look?
いいえ、帰りましょう。面倒ごとになる前に。
Okay. Let's leave before the stern into the incident. And like, she cannot like hide stuff anymore because she doesn't have tickets apparently, right? Yeah. I'm worried about Inoue, but I was expecting monsters roaming about. So we failed our main quest. Basically, this sucks. Did we lose Inoue like forever? What happens? All 6 of us were a step away from sharing her fate. I opened the map. All I need are 2 landmarks, and I can use the map compass to pinpoint our location. We should be around... I can read it like a book at this point. That's what happens when you are dragging into the do or die situations repeatedly. I found everyone. That doesn't mean we're quite safe yet. Those black dogs. I'm sure if I could protect everyone. I'm not sure if I could protect everyone if they attacked us now. I can't my guard. Don't just yet. Yep. Right now you have to like protect not only yourself but also others. I'm pretty confident like Chihaya can probably defend herself or help us restrain a dog. Akane can maybe give us some plans, strategic attacks or something. Like give us some ideas. Kotaro have the hidden blade, basically, that he for some reason cannot activate right now. But he doesn't want to use it anyway, because that makes him basically inhuman. And he wants to avoid this, so he's not going to show it to them. So he's going to rely only on his strength. But he's the strongest one here, right now. Shizuru and Lucia can easily run away. Did I miss someone? Oh, Kotori. Kotori can apparently run too. I wouldn't give much faith into her running. I feel like dog just like let her go. But she's like the most vulnerable. Like she will need the most protection, I think, in general. Yeah, there's still Akane, but Akane probably can take care of herself somehow. Like Akane and Kotori are the worst like to be in this party right now. They're like the easiest targets there. I checked them up. We've strayed quite deep as expected. Yeah, let's get a move on. Yeah, this is definitely 2 episodes or something. The air around us suddenly shifts as we make our way to where I left Team Shizulucia. Something bad is close by. Also, by the way, Shizu is... I guess like the patch that I'm using is not fixing all the names. Because this patch is like fixing Shizuru name. Because in like Steam version without patch she's called Shizuru for some reason. Like it just doesn't sound even like... Why they changed that? I have no fucking idea. And I guess like this is the remains, basically. So it should be Shizu, Lucia. Something bad is close by. It hasn't made a sound yet, but I can tell. All my instincts are telling me to run. A dog again? No. Yeah, you wouldn't like run from dog anymore, right? You can deal with it. So there's some newer type of enemy that you can deal with? No, it's something bigger and more dangerous. Are we going to power up again? I have to get everyone out of here as soon as possible. Everyone listen. But before I can finish, Kotori suddenly points at the sky. At sky? Everyone looks up. What is that? Oh, fuck? Plant? Snake? It kind of looks like a plant. An animal at the same time. What is this? That's something. It doesn't remind me of any animal I've seen. It almost looks beautiful, but at the same time its grotesque. Its torso looks like a plant. Its legs look they're sewn together from vines. Okay, where are legs? I'm missing something. Where are legs of this thing? I cannot even comprehend where is like the beginning of this thing and the end. It's like, this is one part, it's going like here, and this is like second part and third part, and it's all like going here, and this is the head. It's like flying plant tentacle monster with like 3 tentacles. What is this? Actually, even its head and tail look that way. They're just thicker. Its wings obviously aren't designed to fly. Instead, it's hovering in the air above us like a deformed balloon, swaying in the air, unable to maintain a consistent shape. I can tell if it was even a skeleton. Is this even an animal? Is it alive? Maybe it's a bunch of leaves flying in the air, and my eyes are just playing tricks on me. No, I wouldn't be feeling this instinctive terror if it wasn't alive. It's moving out according to its own will. It's alive without a doubt, animal or not. I have to make my escape, whether my body is frozen like statue. The monster stretches for limbs in different directions, right above us, like a giant kite. Suddenly I finally realize what it actually looks like. It's a dragon. I'm looking at this and trying to figure it out. Okay, maybe this shadow back there is also part of him. So, is that a wing or something? Is this tail? What is a tail and what? I'm so confused. I don't see anything in this. I will just trust what Kotaro says. I literally don't see this. I cannot comprehend this image. I can see it. Sure, like there's scales on this part, like here on this part. Scales here. It's like it's attached to something and blooming out of this thing. What is? A sky dragon with the long neck, a tail and 4 wings, made out of weeds and leaves. It begins slowly descending. Its long tail dexterously coils around the trees, pulling its body closer. The leaf dragon, or giant snake lands on the trees. The branches bend from its weight, but not a single one snaps. How? It's probably much lighter than it looks, given that it can hover in the air like that. Okay, makes sense. My thoughts finally recovered from the initial shock. The hell is that thing? The dragon slowly turns its eyeless head from right to left, as though apprising all of us one by one. Kane? The dragon shows no reaction. Chihaya? The dragon shows no reaction. Kotori? Dragon's neck twitches. Interesting. A straw-like thing emerges from its leafy head. No, this isn't good. Stop. My entire consciousness lights up red. It's at its highest level of alert. I feel wretched, almost like I'm about to puke. There's no time for words. I just move as my instincts commands me. Oh, what was that? The dragon spits something out. Something into a needle or the lance launched at Kotori with a speed faster than a normal human eyes could track. Why this thing wants to try kill Kotori? I'm so confused what is happening. What? What did she do? Why? Like the most harmless person in this whole party. I stick out my hand to block it. It pierces my arm. The inertia sends me flying backwards, crashing onto Kotori. The impact sends her to the ground. She looks up at me with a confused face. Good, I managed to save her. She wasn't hurt. Run. Get as far as you can, all of you. It's okay. It's okay, so hurry up and run. The thing that dragon spat out wasn't a projectile. It's some sort of tube with a sharpened end. What? My arm and its head are now connected thanks to that. What? It should harpoon? To pull you in? And eat you or something? Kotori rushes to me. She tries to touch the vine. No, run. I face everyone and shout, run everyone. No one moves. I understand how they're feeling. When you are suddenly thrust into fantastic, you feel like you are part of some elaborate joke. Your body refuses to react. They will lose their chance to escape. They are safe as long as this thing is in my arm. I have to make everyone escape before it attacks again. But what kind of attack is this anyway? I recall something similar to it. The mouth of a butterfly. They use it like a straw to extract honey from flowers. In this case, the liquid the dragon is trying to acquire is... Oh! Oh, it's actually sucking blood out of us. What the fuck? Why it attacked Kotori? For her blood. This is so bizarre. I suddenly feel a mind-numbing pain in my right arm. Like nothing I've ever felt before. An agonizing growl escapes my lips. It's consuming me from the inside. The terrible sensation makes my blood run cold. I fall to my knees. I can handle the pain of being punched or even beaten, but this is on a whole other level. Not to mention the sickening feeling that's bundled with it. It's the pain of my blood and flesh getting sucked. What the... My vision blurs with each of the dragon's breaths. And within the fog of that pain I remember the existence of my glowing blade. The miracle bathed in the color of Aurora. Aurora. That sounds like a suitable name. Once again, I need it. I focus my entire fragmented consciousness on that one wish. Yep, okay, you have no choice basically but to show others that you are kinda not human anymore. But yeah, they're your friends. I think like you can trust them with this secret. And there's no really choice. I have to do it before I lose little amount of blood. It's not sucking blood? Wait, what? I noticed that there's no blood traveling through the tube in my arm. I'm okay. What? The tube looks pale green, just like it did at the start. If any blood was traveling through it, it would have colored it crimson. There's not a trace of that color. It just keeps twitching, as though trying and failing to suck anything. Why? I forgot the pain and glanced at my arm for a moment. The dragon moves its head, probably having gotten uncomfortable in the same position for so long. It looks confused that it hasn't gotten what it wanted. A different kind of pain dulls my thought when it shifts. All I can think about is how much it hurts. I clasp the tube in my left hand. It will probably hurt like hell, but it's already hurting like hell, so what does it matter? Just Die. It's not easy to pull out. When it pierced my arm, the tube seemed to release a bunch of hooks that dug into my flesh. What is this thing? I rip it out, the brute force. The dragon swings the tube like a whip. As this swoops me off my feet. Why we have planned the dragon butterfly thing? Nevertheless, I refuse to release it. I'm too pissed off to care anymore. I won't let go, even if it costs my life. Shit. But no matter how much strength I put onto it, the tube doesn't move an inch. The pain is only increasing. Get off. Get off me. My right arm twitches. Oh! We just unwillingly powered up. That was fast. The deeply condensed power pulsates. The dragon senses it. It sways its head into wide motion and inhales one last time. The power of suction has the power to easily rip a person off the ground. I will probably end up launched in the air like a ragdoll. The two futures I can envision are either losing my arm or getting slammed into the ground. And I don't like the sound of either. That won't happen. A voice deep in my heart soothes me. It happened at the last moment. What is happening? Also amazing visuals. The tube in my arm is crushed by incredible force. The dragon and I are connected no longer. The overflowing energy spills forth from my wound like before. Three rainbow-colored membranes rise and solidify as soon as they come into contact with the outside air. It's my blade. Yeah, it's back. The membrane takes the exact shape I wanted. Three large blades are extending from my arm. It's like a giant claw. Okay, it's changed shape. Never mind, it's still the same. A twisted weapon, as though it round the French curve. Three of them are stretching from the area around my wrist. If it works like before, it will fall apart the moment I lose focus. The shattered straw retracts back into the dragon's mouth. It doesn't look like it's in pain though. It either has no sense of pain, or it only feels it vaguely. There's no way for it to scream if it doesn't possess the organ for speech either. Just like that, Black Dog either, fighting a monster that shows no emotions harder than you'd expect. I don't necessarily need to defeat it though. Successfully running away or fending it off both sounds like a victory to me. The lives of me and my friends are the top priority here. Someone gasps behind my back. Yeah, we kinda have superpowers. Don't worry about the Kotori. I will explain everything later. I mean, I cannot really explain this because I have no idea what that thing is, but like, yeah, I did that to myself, basically, somehow. And the rest of you, yeah, also calm down. Keep your shit together. Questions later. We're dealing with Plant Dragon for some reason. Why the nature hates me? I forgot Kotori was standing right beside me. Also, why would Plant Dragon attack the person that is like caring about environment basically and planting like trees and stuff? Like, why would it decide to just like shoot the thing on Kotori? Like, I just can't comprehend this. He deliberately chose her for some reason. I forgot Kotori was standing right beside me. Don't worry about it. Yeah, We've got to run.
逃げる。そうだね。
Yeah.
逃げなきゃ。
I give her back a light push and break into dash. Realizing we're running away, dragon leaps from the branches. Okay, I hope the rest of the team is running as well, because we did not confirm their situation and status. So please run with us. Don't just stay. Its giant body hovers in the sky, rotating in all its majesty. Next moment I hear the sound like the whip piercing through air. Its tail is swinging across the ground in our direction. Its aim is perfect. It crashes into the ground where I had just leapt from moments ago. The whole area shakes from the impact. I can't believe I managed to dodge that. My senses are definitely functioning way better than before. And that just saved my life. Kotori, are you alive?
なんとか。
Her voice falters, betraying her shock. Hide in those bushes and try to regroup with the others. It's after me. I'll keep it busy until you sort things out. I mean, it's after you probably because you just pissed it off. But it's been clearly aiming for Kotori before. That's concerning.
その変な爪みたいので戦っちゃダメだよ。
Why not? What even is this sentence? It makes no sense, Kotori. This is my only way to fight this thing. Just go hide and like, don't give me dumb ideas like this. Sorry, I'm just going to call this dumb idea. We have to use it. I don't care what that is. It helps at this situation. It's the only thing that keeps us alive. Don't worry. I suck at fighting in a way. I mean, yeah. If like she mean like just stand your ground and fight. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. Okay. I guess that's what she meant. Okay, sorry Kotori, I'm sorry. You can still use it as like defensive and like run away and stuff. Yeah, okay. After casting one last glance at my weapon on my right arm, on my right heart, Kotori dashes into the darkness. I bolt in the opposite direction. Dragon follows me without a second thought. It descends further, finally crashing to the ground like the falling tree. I stop and turn to observe it. Did it die? No. I'm still sensing danger, just as strong as before. The dragon seems to function similarly to a hot air balloon. It doesn't look like it has anything for legs. I probably don't need to worry about it chasing me on the ground. And with no way to gain momentum, it can't take the air with those wings either. As such, the only way for it to move from this position is to fill itself with gas, lighter than air and hover. But that takes time. It can be easy for it to rise back up after landing. But just as I'm about to begin celebrating, it's up again. Okay. The dragon coils its wings around the surrounding trees and rises itself up. It flies into the sky, back flipping in the air. Its tail swings from the opposite direction this time. A tail uppercut, if you will. Okay. I'll be dead meat if I take that head on. I jump back. A blast of rising wind almost tears my nose off. The shockwave caused me to black out momentarily, leaving my ears ringing. Holy crap. That was close. If I were one step closer to it, my head would have probably be separated from my body right now. This isn't an opponent a human can possibly fight. Yeah. I'd really love to run away right about now. Have the others made their escape yet? I hope so. But, like, knowing them, they probably will go back and check on you. Because they will be, you know, concerned about your safety. And that's a bad idea, because that will only make them easy target. And if the dragon attacks them, we might do something in akin to self-sacrifice, basically. That will save them, just like we saved Kotori. You know, we can like just jump in front of someone that's going to get attacked, and we're going to be seriously injured. I bought quite a bit of time for them already. Maybe it's okay for me to start making my retreat. No! Kotori, what the fuck? Run! You're just destroying all the plan here. Huh? Kotori signals for me from some bush nearby. Okay. Where's everyone else?
しずちゃんと委員長はあっちにいるよ。ちーちゃんは会長さんと一緒に遠くで休んでる。
Okay. All we have left to do is make our retreat then. I'm impressed you can remain so calm, Kotori.
そうかな。どうか。
It is surprising. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. This is kind of surprising, but I guess maybe adrenaline, but like combined with her like calming personality makes her like actually very good at like staying calm in the situation and judging the situation. Kotori and I bolt through the trees at a brisk pace. I suddenly have a bad feeling and turn around. The dragon is following us. I made a tactical mistake. I figured it would have trouble traveling on the ground. However, it's using its mouth, neck, tail, and the rest of its limbs, like whips, to propel it further through the trees, like a monkey, and it's closing in on us at alarming speed. Kotori run like hell. Hurry. I squeeze Kotori's butt when she starts panicking. Yeah, okay. Every way good to make her run faster. Kotori instantly picks up the pace, tears in her eyes. Actually, she's pretty damn fast. Okay. I have to speed up. Finally, I spot some familiar faces further down. My comrades from the Occult Research Society. The terrifying presence vaults over my head. It's overtaken me. Well, shit. I feel my spine grow numb, as though a jolt of electricity just ran through it. The alarm in my head wasn't telling me of my own immediate danger. The dragon probably followed Kotori. Like I said before, it's not aiming at you, Kotaro. It's been aiming for Kotori, like, it clearly shot at Kotori before. So what the... Well, he runs right over to everyone else. I can see three people. Kotori, Shizuru, and Lucia. There's no time to warn them. And even if I did, they wouldn't have time to react anyway. The center as I dash moves as though in slow motion. I can't believe how slow everything is. It reminds me of the state you go into when you see a cup falling. Okay. So his all senses sharpened. I'm powerless to stop it. My brain is still painting a clear picture of what's going to happen. Someone's gonna die. No way. There's no time to step on accelerator either. Despair fills my heart. I mean, you accelerated pretty fast before. So do it again. The dragon coils its body around a thick branch, then flies into the air again like the rubber band. Kotori and the others are standing right under it. Run! Two silhouettes move as soon as I let out a scream. Lucy and Shizuru. They're holding knives in their hands, throwing them at the dragon in perfect coordination. Okay, wait, what? Like, you can... Okay, so they are brave as hell. First of all, like, they just... First, like, okay, they had knives probably in their, like, supplies in general that they had here. But why would they have, like, it on them right now? That's kind of weird. Also, they like throw this knife in perfect unison, so it feels like they know how to cooperate with each other. I mean, they know each other, so I guess like they have a lot of interactions so they can cooperate. And also they are brave as fuck. Like, they just like they don't have like, you know, magical powers here like we do. And they just like decided to throw knives at the plant flying slash walking dragon octopus monster. Steel projectiles pierce through the air with the speed of bullets and crave into the beast's flesh. Still, the dragon shows no reaction. It feels no pain, regardless of any damage it takes. But its movements are growing sluggish. It loses its trajectory and drops down again, latching into nearby branches. Chizuru jumps. She leaps from branch to branch, moving upward. Okay. Okay, Chizuru. Okay. There's no way you are normal at this point. She leaps from branch to branch, moving upward, and she's standing among the treetops. These are acrobatics far beyond human limits. Even I can't mimic that. Even you can't mimic that on this level? Okay, what is going on? And just like that, she lands a heel kick to the dragon's head as it hangs in the air at the height of the two-story house. The head is where it's most likely storing its brain or a similar organ like most animals. The strong shot causes it to momentarily lose control of its sensory organs. I pause, astonished by the surreal sight. Chizuru lands on the ground as though it was nothing and gives me a sad look. What? The next moment, everything around us is swallowed by the terrifying presence. Kotori opens her eyes wide and covers her mouth. Okay, there's a moon. Something beyond my comprehension has appeared. That was not beyond your comprehension? What is happening? I have no way to describe it. It's like supremacy personified. But if I was forced to compare it to something, I'd probably say that. If a god descended from heavens, that is probably what it would feel like. Excuse me, what? That's a big shadow. That's a big shadow that just we saw like on like background of the moon. The tremendous feeling takes a hold of everything around us. Dragon split into alongside the trees it was coiled around. The huge trees sway and crash to the ground. The several pieces of monster turn into ash and dissipate before they even reach the ground. It's exactly the same as the black dog earlier. But the dragon doesn't seem to be completely dead yet. It lost its wings and parts of its torso, but remaining 80% of its body still remains intact. Its huge body slips down through the branches. It spreads like an umbrella, slowing its fall. Its remaining limbs coil around the trees, and once again launches its body into the sky. A perfectly timed gust of wind blows it deep into the sky, safely away from the phenomenon surrounding us. Am I dreaming? I think we're just going crazy. Okay, what the fuck, Chizuru? Also, like, if like Lucia been like in perfect coordination, that means Lucia knows what the fuck is happening. Too. So two of them know something, and they're like, so both Lucia and Chizuru are beyond Kotaro abilities at this point. It seems like. Even we cannot do this, what Chizuru could. Okay. One insane thing after another. My brain can't keep up anymore. I follow the dragon with my gaze until it disappears into the sky. My thoughts frozen solid. We have to run. I rush to my friends. The fuck? Some strange, colorful, fluttering thing cuts in front of my eyes. It naturally pulls my gaze in a different direction. And there it is. Okay. The shadow presence in the background of the... Is it like... Okay, so is this shadow like in the sky or this is like on the surface of the moon? Oh! Okay, shadow person no more. It's there, right in front of my eyes. So... like a ghost? I mean, he called this presence as the god. But... okay, I like this design. This is cool. I don't think she looks like Inuit, by the way. Yeah, I don't think she had this haircut or anything. I don't remember how Inuit looked, to be honest. Does she remind me of someone? I don't think so. I like her design though. So silver hair. The red, like, strings. And the black dress with elements of white. And the blue eyes, I believe? Who is that? It's there right in front of my eyes. Something absolute. Something with power beyond my comprehension. Terrifying me to the bone. This... like, she just saved you? What? But also she looks like worried? Are we friends with God? What is happening? My instincts are begging me to kneel. I raise my right arm. The miraculous blade is still attached to it. I'm pointing to the object of my terror and... okay, Kotori. I guess she makes sense, like, we don't want to fight her. If Kotaro feeling like she's like something beyond comprehension, yeah, you don't want to fight her. Kotori's voice interrupts me. I'm caught completely off guard. My blade loses its color and shifts to crimson before shattering in the wind. It remains smell faintly like blood. Question mark? Oh, it's her. Okay. The terrifying presence wanes, leaving behind nothing but darkness. I'm thankful to feel the lukewarm air of a night that no longer contains any aberrations. The extreme tension slowly eases up. What a day. I'm not even kidding. What a goddamn day. I walk over to my comrades. Okay, one second. I need to cut and see how the fuck Inoue looked. I need to check what kind of like haircut Inoue had. Like, is it possible that Inoue actually being some kind of like terrifying being, or she's like getting possessed? What is happening? One moment. Okay. I don't think that was Inoue. Yeah, it's like she had like red/orange eyes. And she had like two bows on both sides of her hair. Yeah, it's a different haircut. It's not her. It's not like she's getting possessed and or like she's been like something like that from the beginning. It was not Inoue, okay. I walk over to my comrades. A bit further away, Lucy and Shizuru regarded me with grim faces. Right. Earlier kick was... yeah, that's kinda... yeah, it seems like We both have something that we hide it from each other, it seems. And I have like you have like some kind of like physical, extremely agile like abilities, and I have some magical swords. What?
小太郎、ごめん。
About what? Her hands flickers without a sound. Wait, she just hit us? A sudden inexplicable power forces me away before I can get closer to them. It's like a giant hand has seized me by the collar, leaving me powerless. Wait, what? My legs don't even touch the ground as I fly backwards. What? My back crashes into a tree that luckily blocked my way, and I slide to the ground. I look behind me, but there's no one there. No giant with super strength. I looked ahead of me again. Shizuru is standing with her left arm extended forward, looking at me with sad eyes. Okay, what the fuck? So you have some kind of like magical abilities too. And why you are sad? Why you are doing this to us? Why? Why you... I need answers! Aren't we friends? No way, you're not telling me she just pushed me. Lucia taps Shizuru's shoulder. Then the two leapt into darkness without saying a word. They just ran away? At the speed of a far exceeding that of normal human beings. What the hell are they doing? Why the hell are they running away from us? I've reached my limit. My consciousness is quickly leaving me. I can barely make out the other three with my blurred vision.
なんて日なの?
Yeah, you tell me. It's funny how Akane and I are on the same wavelength for a change.
大丈夫ですか?
大きな怪我はしてないみたいです。
おかしいですね。腕を刺されていたはずなんですが。
吸盤だったのかも。
そんなことはない
Yeah.
はずですが。笑ってるわ。この子。
Are we now? Why would we smile? The fools around me is like the music to my ears. Okay, I guess like it's just like, yeah, I saved them. But Shizuru and Lucia just like left us here. What? They saved us and then just left us. It makes me feel like everything is back to normal, filling with relief. I lose consciousness as though drifting into sleep. When I wake up, I will surely be back in the ordinary world as usual. Oh, we have this like thing. Okay, we went in like middle. Kotori. Okay, I think I understand now what you said, that game will let me know what road I am on. Okay, that's pretty obvious. This pretty obviously shows that I'm on the Kotori road. Okay. And the date disappeared from the side. So it's like Little Busters. When the date disappears, then the road happens. And also in Little Busters, every road started roughly at the same time. So after the 13th of November, we start the road, basically, I think. Monday comes like always. Are we going to meet Shizuru and Lucia? Or are they just like going to avoid contact? Why would they do that? Okay, this is probably 2 episodes, maybe 3. I have no idea how much I've recorded, to be honest. It's been crazy. So many things happened. Why would this thing aim at Kotori? Why Shizuru and Lucia are so strong? They saved us, then said I'm sorry, attacked us, and ran away. I'm so confused by the whole situation. I don't think they're going to back to school. I don't think we're going to see them in school. They're going to avoid us. Why? Also, what is this, like the thing that he saw, like the ghost of this girl that he cannot comprehend power of? And Kotori was like, no, don't attack this. I guess like that was just a more sensible thing that Kotori also had to say as well in the situation, because yeah, Kotori was not thinking straight and he was about to attack the thing that saved them, single-handedly destroyed the dragon thing. I have a lot of things. I don't know. I leave comments to you. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Leave a like if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see this episode earlier. Thank you once again. And from Pocket Watch, just going out.